Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Gets under and pops it up. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Keller, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Over to first, and Contreras. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Peguero leads off first with 2 down in the inning. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Finds its way through, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Griffin Conine stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Safe on the board first. It's 1-0. At the plate, Kyle Stowers. And that is out of play. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Not in time. He's safe. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. Ball one, no strikes. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering way off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a swing and a drive. McCutchen going back. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bryce Terang down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. On the ground, a second, might be two. He's in
No, he's in
there.
there. Safe.
2 on, 1 out, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one lifted to left. McCutchen after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Well done behind the dish. Liner, base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there and just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
On the ground to the left. Zips it across. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Spencer Horwitz stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Conine has this one sized up. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And the inning is over. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Chase Sugar.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a foul out of play. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. Ortiz,
Ball 1,
the next
no
to
strike.
hit, takes ball 1. That one inside.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. On the ground. Figueroa slings it across. Third out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Ground ball, and this should do it. Win. On to first. Ball game. 6-0. Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe on the move towards the line. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Mason Wynn. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. Ball one there. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Hammer, base hit. And here is Hoskins. LeMahieu gets it to first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Late on that fastball. Gore in his 4th year, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Now
New inning getting started.
Yankees,
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin
number
Conine.
63, Fernando Cruz.
Swings through that.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kyle Stowers. First pitch misses. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bryce Terang, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball 1. And fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the DH, Trent Grisham. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. DJ LeMahieu in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Another one. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 1 with a fly out. There's the strike.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now 1-1. Popped up left side. Volpe. Out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. That one the other way. Terang over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The winning run on second base.
Now
back here in New York, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Makes the grab, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Hoskins pushes it foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses across the first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Man on second, 2 down.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. That's a base hit. He boots it. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And he's got it in right. Back. That one in triple digits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. Grisham in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Chisholm in the box now. Takes strike one. On the outside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball.
Ortiz. Off balance feet. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. LeMahieu can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner. There's a strike. That misses the zone. And the count now even up. Got him swinging.
Now
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Ortiz swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Judge gets there. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runner tags at second. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. This is Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one ripped, but foul. One away with a runner at third. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one out to right. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Joyce is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Lifted in the air down the left side. Myers racing over to make the catch. The batter now, Mason Wynn.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty.
One ball,
See
two
if you can
strikes.
go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the
That's
zone
out.
because that's where you get hurt.
1 down, bases empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's Contreras now. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Stowers on a dead sprint, racing back, hits the fence. The tag at third, and he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a really good
0-1's the
chance
count.
right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Outside low,
1-1.
and the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Just missed. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Connor Norton in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Got him. Strike. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Now pitching for the Marlins,
To the right side.
number 38.
De Los Santos takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. So up next, Kyle Stowers. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the 2nd. That misses. And a count 2-1.
We got 2
Good
balls,
slider
1
down and
strike.
in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Base hit center field.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it
Ball,
up,
that's
and it went
inside.
screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Lopez for 1. What a double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Derek Hill. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him...
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Yep, that ball went out.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Davison De Los Santos. The next to hit takes outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Bryce Terang. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Terang at second with nobody out. On the ground to third. And one away in the top of the third.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Victor Scott digs in now. Swung on. Belted. That one's deep. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Mason Wynn.
Wait.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that one almost hit him. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. In the air, center field. Hill has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Fly to center his first time. In the air, right side of the infield. De Los Santos. And that is that. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Graham Pauley. And out number one on the grab. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. And a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kyle Stowers stands in now and watches strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Gore is just one strike away. Popped up under it. That's the ball game. A shutout. Now, Victor Scott. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard but foul. Just off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hit on the ground to short. Allen zips it to first, and Contreras is retired. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the first. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris the second. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Eli White in the box now. Takes strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another. Back at Truist Park. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Number 52, Dylan.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now 1 and 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here. Kyle Stowers will hit next. In the air, left field. Fairchild under it. They got it for out number 2. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. He swings and fouls one off. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
This is Bryce Terang. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Pitching for the Braves.
Here's Gurriel. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Gurriel gets a piece. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Riley now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 the count.
Up the middle, Terang throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 away. So here's Murphy now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. Now into the game, Drake Baldwin. He takes over behind the plate. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 30, Drake Baldwin.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Mason Wynn. Throw, safe. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Harris pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
That's inside.
Out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Throws it away. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a pop-up. White. He's there. He's got it. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
fouled off to the right. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Mason Wynn. In the air out towards right center. Mullins makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Stays alive. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Now here is Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one popped in the air left field. Gurriel sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Tyler O'Neill. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Kramer back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And the count 1-2.
Ball.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Lifted in the air right center field. O'Neill sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Griffin Conine. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that.
On the mound now, Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes into third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Little chopper rolls foul. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Hey, ha! 0-1.
And that is out of play. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Gary Sanchez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss.
Now
Welcome
pitching
back,
for the
and
Orioles,
here comes the closer, Ryan
number
Baker.
43, Brian Baker.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That misses the
1-1.
zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
2-2.
offering is in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On to O'Hearn. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Victor Scott, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Foul ball there. In the air, foul off first. He makes the grab. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
0-1.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there are 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And there's a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. To the right side. Fires over to Hoskins.
Now pitching for the Orioles,
Out of the 4th. And up to hit
number
is
74,
Wilson Contreras.
Felix Bautista.
That one hit to right. O'Neal settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Dives and he can't hang on. In comes the run from 3rd. Henderson over to 1st in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And misses
That's inside. That's the
inside.
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Way
Full
inside, gets out of the way. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Ripped on a line, and that is that. Back now at Oriole. Cade Horton on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's
and he chases that one, and one away.
Number 3.
And it's fouled off.
Jorge Mateo.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. O'Neill in the box now. Takes strike 1. Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Horton is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Scott aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner, yes,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Contreras now. That one way outside. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's just foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One-two to Contreras. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Myers sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Gore, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Yordan Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. That one missed. Man at first, 1 away.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Around second is Pena. Safe! And the go-ahead runs at third. Now a chance for Isaac Paredes. Check swing, called strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
To first, might be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Number 52.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Abreu.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
One and one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 away. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You're ball,
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
This one in the air. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Joseph Ortiz. And that one fouled off. Win off of first with 2 away. The other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Got him. Doesn't out.
Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. That just misses, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Mauricio Dubon in the box now. Takes strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
0-2. 1 ball, 2
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. This to third. Ortiz. 2 out.
Oh.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
In the air, left side. And that is the third out. Back here at Dyken Park, on to the third inning. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Josh Hader.
Line, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Paredes. There's one to Walker, and that's 2. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution, both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Two
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Paredes makes the catch. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings and chases a low one there. That's off the
That's the
mark,
ball.
and it's 2-1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. 2 away. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. Hader back to work. That hit him.
You got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here is Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. They don't come any quicker. Bottom.
Now pitching. Cade Fortune.
1-0.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And that is downstairs. And now 3-1. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He sends it out of here. And the Astros 2-0. All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Man at first with 1 gone. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Here's a rip to short, but now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. High fly ball out into left center field. Alvarez hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Got it. And it's back here in Houston. Here's the shortstop at the play.
Now
Mason Wynn.
The Astros, number 52.
And the first offering is not close.
Abreu.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Makes it safely to third, and the triple puts the go-ahead run aboard.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that one fouled off. Strike two.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
He goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Cam Smith. Smoked into left field, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Smith, the base runner at first with one out. Fought off foul. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Drilled out towards left center field. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that's downstairs and outside. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. And bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Terang. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now it's Christian Walker.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. That's in there.
1-2.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Yainer Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Typically, the outfield defense will play
back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Okert, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's a 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that drops in for a strike. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Smith brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like
on the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that is out of play. That's way outside. 1-1. Swing and a drive deep right field. On the move, racing back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. At the plate, Michael Garcia. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Baez around second. To third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away.
Now pitching for the
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Number
Outfield
23.
deep here, trying to prevent
Yeah.
anything over their heads.
Hoffman.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. So two outs with runners on the corners. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Drops into the glove. Back here at Rogers Center, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Ernie Clement. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And fouled off. The pitch.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Left field. Ramos settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Pitching for
Back
the
now
Blue
in
Jays,
Toronto. Here's Gurriel.
Number 54. Brendan Little.
Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
That one
One
ran
ball,
inside,
two
almost
strikes.
got him. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That one ripped. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho settles underneath it, nabs it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's JT Realmuto. Check swing went around, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first, and it's in time for the bottom half of inning number 2. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
0-1. Aye.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it.
Now
And we're
pitching
back.
for the Blue
Javi
Jays,
Baez digs in right side.
number 52, Nick.
And that one fouled off. Sandlin, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Carpenter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So up next, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho after it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Now it's going to be Ernie Clement.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So,
got him, and that's the ball game. The Ready to go. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Bader makes the grab, and there's one away. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. First pitch, and he just misses. One out,
no
base
strike.
is empty. And another ball.
That's inside.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. One gone, runner at first. Here's Royce Lewis. Late swing, fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that
One
one
ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get
2
hurt.
strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Garcia. That one is absolutely belted. Walner going back and gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
For the Twins,
So 2 down. And
Number
here's the first
61.
baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Wow.
And that
Wilmer.
one in the air center field. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. And that is out. Back at target field. Now it's the right fielder, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. Royce Lewis in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Foul ball there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Garcia settles under it. Back in, Justin Topa gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep
Now
this one
pitching
close
for the
here, and
Twins,
this is where a bullpen can give
number
their players a
48.
chance to fight back into the game.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This one in the air center field. Buxton under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. This is J.J. Bleday.
The center fielder, number 33, J.J. Bleday.
This one high in the air to left center. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Byron Buxton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Ryan Jeffers at the plate and takes high there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And a foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Cody Clemens stands in now and watches strike one. That one to first. Over to Baez. And that. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now it is
Number
JT
66.
Realmuto.
Jorge.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Baez. Clips the corner. 0-1. Alcala, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. And now a man into scoring position. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. Lewis in position. Makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. To first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now Bader up to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get off into the seats. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Buxton swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. The underhand flip. And that is the ball game. Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 1
Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso, and an easy out to start the game. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through
0-1's
strike
the count.
one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Up the middle. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Corrals it. And that is bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Francisco Lindor batting with 1 down.
0-1.
Takes a strike. Edge of his zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Pete Alonso at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering is down low. Just missed. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Nope, that's foul.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard on the ground to first. Flores steps on the bag, and the Mets back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here
Now
is
pitching for
Wilmer
the New York
Flores.
Mets, number 72.
Swing and a ground
Yeah.
ball. Toss to
New York.
Alonso. 1 out in the second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elliot Ramos digs in now. Fought off foul. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down.
One and one.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, and no one can get there. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Just a huge at bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lourdes Gurriel
0-1.
Jr. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Siri in position. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. This is J.J. Bleday. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Way high.
2-2 the count.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out.
Batting
He
up,
was
the
all
catcher,
over that
18.
one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know,
pitching
hitters,
for the
they
New
take
York
so many
Mets,
reps in the cages working on
number
going to the
32.
opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. That one the other way. Acuna tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Here's Juan Soto. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gore winds and deals. That one fouled off. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Francisco Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Slow roller up the middle. Fires over to first. 3 up.
Now pitching for the
All
Mets,
set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2
55.
hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Ron Stanner.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all, and they add on. It's 3-0. So up next, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Garcia. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one's
Ball 1,
upstairs,
no strike.
ball 1. Stanek, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Grounds 1 to short. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Grounded out his first time. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
0-1.
Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. the home of the Tigers since 2000. Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's ready to go now. Leading off, Javier Baez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Spin, throw, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
McKinstry. That ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But really
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Pitch misses. And the count is 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first.
Pitching for the Tigers.
Back here in Detroit, top of the second. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Will Vest.
Gurriel gets a piece. Drilled out towards left center field. He's got it. 1 down.
every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering is downstairs. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Baez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Now he breaks his bat. Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. The 0-2. Good eye right there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit on the line. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Runner on the move. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Fans another.
Now
On to the third inning. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Brett Turner.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. He swings and fouls one off. Herder, the tall lefty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Hard ground ball base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Michael Garcia. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe. So digging in, Wilmer Flores. RBI single his last time up. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that as we go to the last of the third. So here's Baez now. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Veerling in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 away. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Out to short. Win. Throws across the diamond. Out. We go to the bottom of the first. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The shortstop
0-2.
takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. So up next, Victor Scott. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ivan Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Got him. Strike. Back here at Busch Stadium. Second inning set to go. Now, Michael Garcia. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. And quickly one away in the second. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one found hard the other way. And now the 0-1. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Gurriel.
Number 62, Kyle Leahy.
And that one fouled off. Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. Herrera under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Wilson Contreras. And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Way out front for strike 2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, Carpenter. And there's 1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. This one in the air. Flores sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited.
That ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. This is J.J. Bleday. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Herrera gathers, throws the first, in time to get him. 1 away and a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now it's JT Realmuto. And that's a fair ball.
Waste no time there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Baez swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1, and that's 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to short, Baez. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Line drive, and a base hit. Relay throw to second, in there safely.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, left field. Ramos turns to the right on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the
Now
Cardinals,
it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Number 56.
Fly to left his first time.
Ryan Helsley.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hard liner. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Way outside, and it's 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Hard hit, base hit. Baez around, and he scores. And it's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, double play. What a runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores, and they get Arenado for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Donovan in the box now, takes strike 1. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him! And that is the ball. All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And delivers outside.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200+ Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
Marsh makes the play, and there's 2 away. Here's Royce Lewis. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's off the batter's eye. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Michael Garcia will hit next. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher
0-2.
maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row.
Threw it. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Fouled off. He was late. 1 down. Phillies down a run. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. And now here is Harper. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss.
Now pitching for the
Back here,
Phillies,
Citizens Bank Park. Now
Number
here is
68.
Wilmer Flores.
Jordan Romano.
That's to third. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swung on, belted. That's back. And forget it. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Gurriel gets a piece.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
At the belt and fires. That's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1-2. On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws to first, and they got him. This is J.J. Bleday.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ground ball right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Turner now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it is 2-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Carpenter pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Turner runs. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Weston Wilson.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
0-2.
Got him. Make it.
Now
And we're back.
for the
It'll bring
Phillies,
up JT Real Muto.
number 35, Carlos.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's
Good
0-1.
pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground. On to first. And one away in the top of the third. Now it's Javier Baez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Carpenter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one pushed foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away. And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Baez off of first with 2 away. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Marsh moving back. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Next to hit, Michael Garcia. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one is upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses. Back here in Philadelphia, here comes Real Muto. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2. Ball. 2-2.
That one outside. Full count now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The Phillies down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Baez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That to right. Call. Gets under it. Brings it in. One away. Here's Royce Lewis. To short, could be two. One at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Call. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one.
Now
New inning getting started.
Washington,
Now the left fielder, Elliot
number
Ramos.
58, Derek Law.
And that is out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ball.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. And now one away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. One out, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Batting eighth, the
One out,
fielder, number
runner at
33,
second.
J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line driving on.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Call. Going back on this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So the batting order turns over. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Call pulls it down, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And that
One ball,
one
one
way
strike.
outside. And the count even 1-1. That's down and in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the
2-1.
zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Sliced hard but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 2-run shot. It's 4-0. And now it's going to be Royce Lewis. And that one fouled off. Two outs. On the ground at
That's
first,
a foul.
but that rolls foul. 0-2 now. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and they're happy. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the right fielder, Alex Call.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hit in the air, left field. Ramos makes the grab, 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, ball 1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Dylan Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Popped up. Baez. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Jorge Lopez.
Number 21. Jorge
Garcia leading things off and takes a strike.
It's
Well,
0-1.
these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually
0-2.
swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Now here is Wilmer Flores. Flied to right his first time.
Hey! 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-2.
And the count is 0-2. Curve in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Garcia on his way over. He's got it. There's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. First pitch,
1-0.
not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one the other way. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Take notes
Now
on that
pitching
swing,
for
kids.
Washington.
Righty reliever out of the pen.
Number
Zach
66.
Brixey. Here's
Zach
Gurriel. Doubled his
Brixey.
first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Call. Makes the play. And now it's Luis Garcia. Gore back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Keibert Ruiz batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Nice curveball for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals.
No, that missed.
Swing and a ball line to center. Dives and he can't hang on. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's the ball game.